Playing classic games can be fun. It makes for good nostalgia. But sometimes, playing the same classic over and over again can get kinda old. No pun intended. Nintendo released Mario Maker a while back, and it's great. Multitudes of people, including myself, have created countless levels for the world to enjoy. That being said, it does have its limitations of what you can do in it. Ever wonder how people used to make custom Mario games before Mario Maker? Well, they hacked the game. ROM hacking has been around for quite some time, even as far back as dial-up internet. Some changed graphics, levels, enemy placement, etc., etc. Super Mario hacks are the most common hacks you see online. They're easy to make and are a dime a dozen. What if someone made a ROM hack that changed part of the core of what makes a Mario game a Mario game? What would you have? Communist Mario 3 by KP9000. Communist Mario 3 is a ROM hack that gives Mario 3 a communist makeover. Duh. Music and graphics are changed to fit the theme, and it works well for the most part. But what is it that makes this ROM hack unique? What could possibly make this hack so special, especially considering 99% of its levels and world layout are identical to the original Mario 3? What change can it truly make to set itself apart from all the other ROM hacks? What makes it special? Coins kill you. It doesn't even matter where it is. If it's in air, it kills you. If it's in a block, it kills you. Even if it comes from a P block, doesn't matter. Any kind of monetary gain in this game fucking kills you. Or at the very least damages you if you have any power-ups on you. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, so coins kill you. So fucking what? I just won't touch them. Well, guess what? There's a lot of things in levels you kind of forget about. Like this part right here. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you actually didn't even touch the damn thing. If you acquire a coin via any means whatsoever, you're fucking going down. Simple jumps suddenly become dangerous because
this is the first world, mind you. This is the first world in the game. And I encountered something that takes extreme, nuance and attention to detail.
But again, personally, I think the worst part is the fact you have to fight your gamer instinct. It's like, oh, it's just a coin. It's a fucking coin.
You know the ins and outs of the game. So even more than that, it's not just your gamer instincts that you're fighting, it's your
Mario instinct.
It's everything that you knew about games in the first place.
You're fighting your own childhood.
Yeah.
Effectively.
It's like you're being reprogrammed into a communist, re-indoctrinated.
The chairman has been conspiring with the enemy of communism. You must bring glory back to the state, or else we'll send you to Gulag.
Yeah, we might send you to the Gulag anyway.
So I know what you're thinking at this point. Coins kill you, and the item drops are not nearly as good. So, how could anyone possibly beat this game? You'd always be getting game overs because you're constantly dying. Well, you see, it's a nice little feature they activated in this game. Every time you die,
you gain a life.
And why is that, Rob? So
that you can't quit of your own accord.
So you can continue serving the state.
You have no choice but to keep going forward. So even though the coins kill you, you will eventually gain a life by hitting another one. I mean, you only need a cursory, superficial knowledge of Soviet Russia in the first place and Marxism to understand the jokes.
If you've seen Rocky IV, you've seen enough of Russia.
You know enough. Dictatorship of the proletariat, blah, blah, blah.
I must break you. There's also some nice little attention to details. Like, instead of boomerangs, this guy throws dollar bills at you.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Oh, that's right. Money kills you in this game. The key to beating this ROM hack is planning ahead. Yes, you're going to die multiple times on levels you thought you had memorized. Like this one, for example. You have to hit a P block in order to turn all the blocks into coins. Normally you would fly around and get a bunch of 1-ups. Instead, it's a nightmare. While some areas are just made more difficult, other areas you are forced to take a hit in order to make progress. That's why planning ahead is the only way you'll have a chance in hell. So be prepared to take a hit every so often. Oh god!
And you can't move it! See if I can just gain some momentum.
I could be wrong, but I think they made the coins a little more... Oh! You were doomed from the start! And for some reason... there are Metroids instead of the fire guys.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Not a complaint, just an odd choice. All the faults I keep finding in this ROM hack are insignificant.
There's nothing that's that different about it, other than cosmetic stuff.
I know, but like...
That's it.
There's nothing worth changing, really.
Yeah, because everything is either makes the game harder or it makes it part of the joke, like getting more lives as you
as you die repeatedly.
If you I think that's what's so good about it. There is so little fat on this game. There is no fat on this game.
It's lean.
If you changed anything about it, you would fundamentally alter it.
Even though it's exactly what it already has done.
Yeah, I mean the cosmetic stuff. That's just cosmetic. That's not the game. Like, there's a different storyline to this game, but it's basically the same game as Mario 3.
But I mean, could you consider this the perfect ROM hack for what it is?
Yeah.
Like,
it's
or at least as close as you can get.
arguably the best that I've played. They didn't really change the game, but they changed it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, since there's so little that could be improved, it's for what it was aiming for. It's near perfect. Like, if we had to assign a score to this, I'd say like a solid 9,
Yeah.
or 9.5.
If I'm being mean, I'd say not a 9.
If you're being mean.
Yeah.
So the final score we have for this game is 9.5.
Conscript reporting.
Out of 10. Thank you for joining us, and thank you KP9000 for making a hell of a game.
Comrade, waiting orders. Conscript reporting. Moving out. Order received. For the Union. Da. For home country. Attacking. You are sure? For Mother Russia. Mommy! We are being attacked!
Alright, so that concludes our first ever review. It's completely ghetto, it's duct taped together, but you know what? Screw it. At least it's done. So, let me know how much it sucked. Or, dare I say, if you liked it. I mean, it's not like we have any standards on this channel, obviously. Well, if you have any interest in seeing the playthrough me and Rob did of Communist Mario 3, I'll put a link in the description for you. Later.